So, I think it's
Apparently
time.
we're on lap 2 already. Lap 1 now.
Yeah, just check his connection, make sure he's okay. You might have to sort him out. Anyway, it is lights out, and away we go. It looks like, Bez has actually had a horrendous start, and Race Roller has taken the lead of the race off the start. What has happened there? That was not expected. What a start from Race Roller.
Absolutely
he's got past
shot
both
off
of them.
the block.
He's shot straight away. Freeman's really struggling on the cold tyres.
Yes.
Could we see a move from Crispy here? He's gone around, trying to go round the outside of him. Not going to quite make it. Bez is up to P2. Again, around the outside. Crispy's going to try it on the hot tyres. Even his teammate's going to have a go. Doesn't look like he's going to make it. Could he get a move on these medium tyres? Can he get up into P3? Race Roller with an absolutely blistering start, though, from P4. Here we go. Can Crispy get the move into the chicane? Looks like there's been a couple mischiefs up the pack. Snipes has made up a few positions. Crispy has got P3, but can Freeman come back at him? He's got the likes of Ryan Jones and Zydrad. He's made up a couple of positions of the start. I think he's only made up one. He's overtaken Smoke. But can Crispy keep it through the triple chicane? Looks like it could be there. It looks like he might have just been hit off the back by his own teammate. Oh, there's there was a wing at the back. Romeos came together there. I just saw that, just caught it. Midsy's lost a couple of positions, and V2's got a penalty.
Virtual safety car.
There's a virtual safety car. Was that for the incident with the two? And
there was
V2 has got. Is that his second penalty already?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on 8 seconds already. Is V2? He's gained a place from corner cutting, which I assume was the one on his teammate Midsy. And then he's also got a 3-second time penalty.
Hoops, I think,
pretty much
collided
cut the entirety.
Yeah, Midsy's lost end plates, so he's going to dive in the pits. He's lost both end plates. That was his end plates, obviously flying down the road. Down that back straight, there was 3-4 abreast. It was just mad.
We do go again. Midsy pits, so I think he might have got a bit of wing damage. So does Jitto as well. We'll see what they do. But Race Roller gets us going again for the beginning of the next part of it. Freeman looks like he's right on the back of Bezos. So he's looking to take that position back. But Race Roller makes the race. What a start from Race Roller, it must be said.
Absolutely shot off the line.
Yeah, he just shot. He had best traction, and he's made himself into the lead. It's absolutely incredible, that is. So once Midsy's out of the pit lane, it will promote, hopefully, a Race Roller up into P1, because of course in our standings a bit off at the minute. Bez has of course maintained his P2, which is decent, but it does look like he's under pressure from Freeman here. Can we see it? You see a move from the American in the Haas. It looked like he tried to send it, but in fact the teammates of AlphaTauri are squabbling, and Ryan Jones has made the move on his teammate. Can Zydrad pounce on, of course, one of his real-life friends of Crispy? They know each other in real life. And can perhaps he make a move on one of his good friends? We'll have to wait and see. It doesn't look like it just yet. It's a horrible camera angle. Right on board with Smoke as we actually watched that. Crispy's going to, of course, be on slightly slower than the others on his medium tyres, as you would expect at least. And it looks like Zydrad's all over the back of him as Smoke's already picked up his first penalty for the multiple warnings. Oh, he almost loses it out the back end as well. Good to see Crispy coming to the back end of him. Not quite though. Freeman sets the fastest lap of the race in P3.
And SB gets the fastest lap in the McLaren F1.
Oh, there you go. Well done.
I'm trying to keep up with all the times, but they're all so close. You could anyone could send it. Anyone could be. Oh! Smokes has just lost it into the hairpin.
Oh, that's not good to see. He's lost a couple of positions there.
Yeah, he just lost
positions to Bunny,
Silly Bunny,
and Brindy. In fact, those Colts got past him now as well.
And
will he be able to do anything? It looks like he might get a decent run on him actually. Smoke, maybe not. Kevin, of course, on the mediums, just looking. Oh, I've missed that completely. Oh my word! Bez has taken the lead of the race. He's got him on what I assume is DRS. It looks like he's had a superb exit compared to Race Roller as well. Oh, what have I? That's like the most important lead. Position. And I've missed it. Zydrad's past Crispy now as well. I missed it. Oh, Crispy's got an amazing switchback on him. He's got it back. What a great bit of defending there from Crispy. He's made sure he's kept the position over his friend. Over his real life mate Zydrad. Can We see that again.
Have.
Roller's had a bit of a bad exit there. They do say that the softs can be shot very quickly around here, so it will be interesting to see. Yeah.
We've got from 7th to 9th. There's a nice little battle going on in Brindy, Silly Bunny, and the Colts. That are just sort of tailing each other around. They're looking like they're going to try and make a move. Then they think about it. Then they back out. So
looks like Bezos has broke the DRS of Race Roller.
He has indeed. What else we got? VTEX at the back of Kevin GT.
Go through the grid. Can Freeman perhaps make a move into P2? He won't be very happy considering his start. Of course, he did start on rather cold tyres. Up past Race Roller, he will go. Race Roller will try and get the toe and maybe go for a move into the next straight.
Sorry,
Freeman does make it.
Owen, VTEC and Kevin GT are having a battle going the back straight. B2 came into Kevin like Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball, and the hairpin, he just sent it into the side of him. It was like, yeah, I'm coming. Move.
Yeah,
there they go again. They're having a great battle. Look at him.
Yeah, that looks a bit interesting.
That was a little bit.
Snipe's going to make a move. In fact, V2's going to send it up the inside of him.
Absolutely.
That was
full blown
move. Oh, Snipes has just lost it.
I
was riding on board with Snipes as he did it. Zydra's just gone past Crispy. And, I mean, to be fair, I think that was more of a VSC than the other ones. Looks like Jitto's right on the back of Midzi as well, after their stops early on.
We've got Hoops, Nicky.
Freeman's right on the back of Bez's already as well. He's really going for it. As it could start, Bez's tyres could start falling off. Of course, Freeman, as you said, he reckons he could have quite fresh tyres off the start. So we could potentially see a bit of tyre difference come into play with Bez's. Of course, he had a bit worn tyres from his from his qualifying. Could Freeman perhaps go for a move for the lead here?
We've got a nice mid-table battle going on as well. Any news, we will bring you up to date with it.
Yeah, as Freeman tries it, it looks like he's going to try it round the outside. Interesting move. It looks. I hate that camera angle so much, and it looks like he's going to get a good amount of traction on the exit as well. Can Bezos perhaps try and get a good toe and go into the next corner in front of the American? It looks like he's going to try it. He's setting up the inside of him. The two behind are squabbling as well. Ryan Jones looks like he's made up the position on Race Roller, and Freeman confirms the position. He gets P1, and that is the race lead for Freeman. He's looking to try and get another win. Of course, with the likes of Cam and Germ not racing, it does open a door for someone like Freeman to get only his third win of the season. So, as I said, Ryan Jones is into a podium position. So could it be what I believe? I don't know if it changed at all with the penalties, and I didn't see what penalties were like. But I do remember on track it was Zydrad, Bezos, and Ryan Jones, if I'm not mistaken, in the lead. Stringy has just picked up a penalty, and Smoke will be the first person to pit. He's going to initiate the pit window, and we'll see how those guys go. It'll be interesting to see what the strategies are going to be as well. Of course, the guys on the mediums do potentially have an option to just do a one stop. We did see quite a lot of it. The guys extending those medium stints to go for a one stop onto the softs. I won't be surprised if maybe someone like Freeman does something like that tonight, considering of course he watched Sem do it on Saturday. Of course, we have also had safety cars in all of the divisions so far. We've had a VSC, I believe, already tonight. I think that's what it was. Can't even remember. But Crispy's going from the other side. They're just close. It's just slightly filtering out now. Bit of a DRS train.
I think I've worked out why Race Roller got such a great start.
Go for it.
Rick says Scottish drivers and race starts go hand in hand.
There you go. He knows what he's doing then, does he?
Yeah. So I think we've solved why he's absolutely nailed that start.
Hoopalicious has also picked up his second penalty of the night already. It's not great to see, because you'd expect some good things from him. In fact, he's actually made a move on Kevin there as well. I think Kevin might have just had an interesting
Oh,
exit. In fact,
Kevin's going up the inside.
Yeah, I was going to say, he just almost went up the inside there. He tried a little move. It's Hoopalicious just struggling. Oh, he's very close to the barrier, is Kevin there. But Hoop's going to slowly be... His tyres going to come off soon. Yeah, Race Rollers just pit. So is Silly Bunny as well. So I'll expect a two-stop. That is supposed to be what the provisional strategy is supposed to be.
Yep, it was.
Freeman has cooked out a 2-second gap already. That's incredible.
Wow.
There is a bit of a train going on at the minute. Everyone's kind of within a second there or thereabouts.
From 5th to 8th? No, 5th to 12th.
Well, pretty much
13th.
5th to 13th. In fact, we've had a yellow flag.
We have in...
Midzi... he's retired in the pits. So I don't think yeah, I think he's called it on this season.
Fresh
Midzi
for next year.
I'm sure he'll be hoping for a better season next season. Of course, he did very well last season. Luck hasn't exactly gone his way. He's got involved with a lot of interesting incidents with drivers, and hopefully we'll see some good things come next season.
Nope, his car's come out.
Ghost Colt on Brindy, going to try it round the outside. That'll be one that will go on his TikTok tonight. I can feel it. In fact, here comes V2. He's just sent out the inside of Brindy as well. He just capitalised on that perfectly, isn't he? It's lovely. It's the good move there from V2. He's been known to send it on the fair few, and he's already shown out how he does it tonight. And on the mediums, up to 7th already. That's very solid from the man. Stringy has picked up a penalty. A fair few penalties, but from the same sort of drivers. So
yeah, it seems to be the same 5. Seems to be picking up a couple of them.
Yeah,
at a time.
Ryan Jones has pitted now as well. They reckon that is officially the pit window is open. Of course, a couple of guys getting trying to get some undercuts. So I'd expect maybe someone like Zydrad and Bezers, Ghost Colt. They might pit soon. Brindy might as well. I think Hoopalicious tyres will be a little bit better, but we'll see. Crispy is just sticking inside the DRS of Zydrad. He's just sticking there nicely. If I'm not mistaken, he hasn't. I don't know if I'm right in saying that, but Crispy hasn't raced in a little bit, I don't think. Let's see if I can get dodgy stats up for.
We have.
Sorry, not elite. Crispy.
We have Hoopers just sent.
No, he did race last week. Go for it.
Hoopers just had Kevin GT, Brindy, sorry, and Brindy's now coming back up on the inside. Hoopers
made
came
the
out
move back.
Yeah, he's got it back. He came out. Hoops came out of the corner. As I found it yesterday, it was very slippy, that corner coming out of that one.
Nicky's got past Kevin. Nicky's doing very well. It must be said. Nicky's made up a lot of positions, and almost proved
he's got it in the bag if he needs to.
The sandbags are off. I repeat, the sandbags are off.
He's dropped him for the last race.
He's last race of the season. He's realised that Ranga's Stringy's out. That should be a safety car. There we go. Yeah, safety car.
That's bang in the middle.
I'm not surprised. That's horrendous. That is. Bunny's almost gone into him.
Yep.
How has that happened there? That's a really weird place for a crash.
It's just
a really weird place for a crash.
And we got coming round.
And a lot of the guys are pitting now. This is perfect time for the likes of Brindy and Hoop have capitalised ridiculously here. They'll make up a fair few positions.
Hindered the likes of Freeman, Bezer and Zydrad.
I'd expect them to pit.
They've just gone past the pit window as that safety car came out, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. True.
There is
quite a big gap, so he might.
Yeah, he's down the back straight. I think he's backing off a little bit to try and make sure he doesn't have that double stack, as the Red Bulls are quite good at doing sometimes in the season.
The leader, it says he's got about 8 seconds at the minute, so hopefully they will be running at a delta until the safety car does catch up with the leaders, which he hasn't yet. Bunny had that last week. Yeah, around here as well, wasn't it? On Friday night. Yeah, it looks like Zydrad and Bez are just kind of slowing up a little bit, especially Zydrad from Freeman.
We've got the hassle with the double status while Freeman's slowing up. I mean, Zydrad, sorry.
Yeah, Freeman has pitted. See if I'd assume Bezos will follow him in, and Zydrad is going to try and double stack as well. So I wonder how the Haas team are going to enjoy that. Hopefully
we've got a very good pit
hopefully
crew,
they're both said
I've used them all season for wings and tyres. They've had lots of practice of doing the changeover pretty quick, so we should be pretty good for the Haas team.
Well, I guess Race Roller probably will take the lead of the race, there or thereabouts. I think I think actually Freeman's going to come out in the lead. Yeah, Freeman's come out in the lead. Wow. Okay. It's going to be tight between if Bez can make it or not, actually. I think Bez has just lost out to Race Roller. Of course, Race Roller didn't pit under the safety car, and both Bez and Freeman did. Bez and Freeman have slightly more worn tyres. Sorry, less worn tyres, I should say. Crispy has pit onto the soft, so I'd expect he'll try... I'd expect he'll probably try a medium, soft, medium. I doubt he'll be able to stretch out 2 sets. He might be able to do 2 sets of softs, actually. He might just be able to do it. I think he will. It'll be a tough ask, but I think he can do it. I'll back Crispy to do it. He will be one to look out for off the start. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets past his teammate, Ryan Jones, who, of course, they did kind of swap around earlier when they were on the alternate tyres to what they're on now. So we shall see. I think everyone has pitted under safety car other than Race Roller. I know Ryan didn't pit under the safety car either. Yeah, but basically everyone that is on 1 lap or more, as you can see on the screen now.
Yes, I see V2's gone on to the hards. Is he trying something different?
He's probably going to try and take them to the end, I'd expect. Yeah.
That's my most unfavourite tyre. That hard tyre. Every time I've been on it,
the old hard tyre.
DNF'd. So I've banned it from next year's 2021 game. I've told them don't put that hard tyre in. Pointless.
Yeah. Well, who knows? It might be better in when the new game comes out.
New one.
I'd expect we're probably not going to expect that for a little bit. So next season you'll be on the same game anyway. So don't worry. Will be interesting in the new game when it does come out. Yeah, I guess some notable things to make out of. Sam, have you got anything by any chance?
I'm not sure whether people can hear me. Seb Rando said that he couldn't hear me. Can you hear me?
Right. Have you ticked your box?
Yes. Oh, I had to untick it and tick it.
It's probably just Band-Aid trying to be funny and mess around.
Oh yeah, he says we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one notable thing. Well, Bunny seems to have gained a lot of positions in this pit window, despite pitting under green flag conditions. Despite the safety car, he's running in P6, which would be an excellent result for him. And then Crispy, obviously he started on the mediums and has gone on to a set of softs. So some others are going to maybe be extending to do a 1-stop, but Crispy will have to pit again. So it's going to be really out of sync for those. I expect Freeman, Bezos, Zydrad, Ghost, and all the others on 1-lap old tyres to try and stretch to the end. But yeah, it's Crispy is one he's got to make the moves immediately, and then hope that.
Right. So
safety car must be coming in this lap.
Yeah, I'm going to say surely the safety car is going to be in this lap. It would call it. I think it calls it around now, but I'd expect it to be in this lap considering everyone's all caught up. I guess not. I think normally it's called it by now. Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
Safety car in this lap. So this is where it gets interesting. One notable thing as well, I've noticed. I think Race Roller did lose a couple of positions. He went down to P4, but he's gained those positions back. You've got the likes of Smoke, who's gone up a fair few positions as well. So he's kind of back where he was at the start of the race. Of course, he's at.
I think
I'm trying to remember. feel like he did. Might be wrong.
I can't never remember what I did 5
he
seconds
lost a couple
ago.
positions, but not a massive amount.
One to watch,
Anyway.
I reckon, though, is going to be Crispy on the softs for the next 6-7 laps. He's going to be pretty quick to try and get. You're going to get them up to temperature pretty quick. But when is Freeman going to trying to blip himself away from this group, trying to catch him off guard?
Has he gone? I think he's gone. Has he?
No,
No, he hasn't gone.
no.
He hasn't gone. I thought he had. He's gone now.
Did you catch what I said, by the way? Because I disconnected from the party halfway through speaking.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you kind of cut out halfway through it, so we just took over. We weren't 100% sure. Yeah. Anyway, green flag conditions we go, and it's a suitable gap for kind of both. Quite a lot. It's quite separated from the top 5. Top 5-6 drivers. It's all quite close for the rest of the field. In fact, so close that I think Brindy Boy could even potentially make a move. I know it's a bit too late for that. I tried to get there, but it wasn't enough. It looks like Freeman has cooked out a second gap already. Be interested to see just how medium tyres work for some of these. I know for myself personally, I absolutely hated the tyres. Last night I didn't enjoy my medium stint at all. So fingers crossed, some of these guys have their fortunes a little bit better than myself. Of course, we've got both Crispy and Beast on the softs, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. I'd expect they'll probably try and do 2 stints on the softs. So much actually, I would say that arguably Crispy is probably going to be the next person.
We've got Zardrad's just done smokes. Apologies there, Ryan. I'm just trying to. We've got one down the back end.
Beast
We've got
doing
3 or
some
4.
grass cutting. I think he just went side by side with Snipes, and I want to say he might have been forced off track. That's all I can say. I'm not 100% sure, but
I'm gonna take my hat off to all the commentators, and mate, this is hard. This is harder than racing.
It's a hard old life.
Mate, I'm sweating more than I do when I race. I'm trying to keep up with this lot. I'm trying to make sure you're trying to make sure all the viewers keeping happy. We've got nothing really going on. There just seems to be a massive elite train. I'm going to call it the elite train.
Yeah,
at the moment.
Other than Freeman, who's 1.7 seconds out ahead.
But Silly Bunny's just pulled a second on.
He's just dropped out of a second.
Just dropped out. Sorry, Crispy.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch how Crispy goes with Ryan Jones here. Of course, they're teammates, so they won't battle too much. Ghost Colt picks up a penalty.
Hops has just gone up the inside of Ghost Colt. They're going side by side down the back straight. He's just now tucked in. He sent it up on the hairpin.
Yeah, I think Ghost Colt's burning a bit of his overtake just to make sure he goes through. In fact, Zydrad's made the move on Bunny. Ryan Jones has been overtaken by his teammate of Crispy. Zydrad's also just picked up a penalty. Brindy looks like he's going to get a superb run on Smoke here. Can he make it stick? It looks like Smoke's going to be doing a little bit of defending. And Ghost Colt's actually going to have a great watch that, as I think Hoopalish is going to stay behind him. Round the outside, Brindy's going to try and make it work, and I think he's made it done so. Oh, he's tapped him a little bit.
Got a wobble going on.
He tapped Smoke a little bit, and then Ghost Colt hit Smoke again. And in fact, so much that Hoopalicious has gone round. Oh, I think Hoopalicious got caught up in it, and he's lost a lot of positions there. As Mercs and Snipes are going at it as well, but I can't get to him in time. I don't like doing this. Oh, as Snipes has just tried to kind of close Mercs in a little bit and put himself in the wall. DRS has now been enabled, and Bez sets the fastest lap of the race so far on his mediums. Squadron on board. Nicky's being closed up on by Kevin here on his mediums. Crispy, I'm sure he's going to try and make up some time to think V2 has pit, so I wonder if he got a bit of wing damage. He'll probably try and pit and go for one to the end. Smokes picked up a penalty. And have we got anything else? Zydrad's going to be right on the back of Ryan Jones. Of course, 2 pad players. Can they get... In fact, I think the 3 of them are with Crispy as well. Ryan Jones isn't going to have DRS, where Zydrad will.
UK Beast made a move on Kevin.
In fact, they're going side by side.
This is like millimetre racing. No, they're just
got to give him more room.
Each other now.
He's coming to get him back. Oh, they've
touched. Oh, they've touched again. Wow.
He's going to try it down the inside. It looks like Kevin's going to keep it, but Beast is going to try it on the possible switchback. He doesn't have much ERS left to burn, but Kevin's got a little bit more.
Kevin's got 35%.
He's got Kevin has got the DRS. And Snipes has actually tried up the around the outside of Beast, and Beast wasn't expecting it. And then he's blocking wheels with Beast there as well as they go through the triple chicane.
He needs some big elbows.
He's properly getting involved here, isn't he?
The proper throwing elbows, feet, knees, everything out. They're literally coming in for a full fight tonight. It's the last race of the season. They're going to just
trying to
give
get
it out
as much as they can out of it.
Within Nicky, we believe.
There you go. Kevin's just picked up a penalty.
Wow, Hoops has just gone into the pit.
Yeah, I would.
B2. Did he?
Yeah,
he's obviously pitted for softs.
Yeah, he's just come into the pits just now. Yeah, who can we expect to move from now? Zydrad's close to the back of Ryan. We've got.
Give that another half a lap, I reckon, and Zydrad. I'll have him in his back pocket.
There we go, Beast and Kevin are battling again. Oh, in fact, I think Beast tried to be inside because I saw he was behind him, and Beast is almost in the wall there. He's lost a fair few positions. Has he got wing damage? He hasn't got wing damage.
We've got Nicky going up onto Smokes.
And Ghost Colt's making a move on Brindy as well, just ahead of them.
Yep. You've got Nicky right up the back side of Smoke. If you want to jump on that, he's just going around the outside.
He's got barely any ERS left. And he will go, will he make the...
I can see Smokes in his mirror.
He's made that move stick.
Great move.
Very well done, Nicky. He's up into points as it stands. See if he can keep it that way.
And now Zydrad is now within 4 tenths of Ryan, which, when you're on the... Sounds like a lot of time. I'm obviously new to this game, thanks to the world what's been going on, so I got the game and got the X1. 4 tenths, and then like look at it and go, well, it looks very close to the car in front, but it's actually quite a distance. Yeah. I'm just chatting.
Well, around some tracks it is quite close, but some not so much. It looks like, I think, I want to say that was Smoke had a bit of an interesting exit there. It might have been Kevin, I'm not sure, one of the two of them. Had quite an interesting little exit on the corners that had lost a lot of back end. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, as I was saying, around a track like this, it doesn't feel as much as it is because it's such a DRS trained track. For instance, here, as we look at Crispy, it looks like he's going to try and make a move on Race Roller, which he has done.
Has just moved up on Kevin.
Yeah, he's moved up to P12. As I say, as
kind
of a perfect demonstration, Race Roller is now going to get the DRS of Crispy, so now he can try and fight that position back. So you can get a lot of squabbling going on at some tracks.
Yes.
Of course, Crispy didn't make the move there, but that is why some guys don't like this track so much, because you just can get caught in a DRS train, and it is never fun when you're in a train. It must be said.
No, because there's no, as much as you're using your ERS, they're using it. You're using Rich, they're using it. So you're all equaling each other out. We've got Nicky in 10th, and then we've got Smoke, Snipes, Kevin, and Max tucking up all in a lovely little train here. Ooh. And UK Beast missed him off.
I was going to say, yeah, it looked like he had an interesting line compared to Merckx then. I thought he might have made a move in an interesting part of the circuit that you probably wouldn't normally expect it. Race Roller is quite close to the back of Crispy. It won't be too long until Crispy makes his final stop, I don't think.
All over the back of Ryan, going into the fast right second corner.
Could we perhaps see a little dive up the inside? No, not yet.
He's going to play it cautious.
We're going to see one.
I think he's going to hold out a little bit. That high-speed right-hand corner is not good when you're tucked up behind another car with a dirty air. And as I found last night, as the laps came on, you got closer to the end of the race, I swear I was on ice going around that corner sometimes.
Honestly, that first sector with a lot of the kind of twists and turns, especially with the chicane, you go straight into a hairpin, it can really hurt the tyres. And it looks like Merckx is going to try and make a move on Kevin. No, not quite. They are on the same tyres, and Chito has caught up to the back of the Beast as well, which I don't believe he had before. In fact, Kevin's just... Has Kevin had a bit of a problem there? Because Merckx has just made the position.
Yes, he had a
so much. I think Beast is on the back of him, and he could make a position.
He's coming up the side.
Give him the room.
Wow, what a
Kevin
break.
did not give him any room there while he's on his outside, and Beast has picked up a penalty because of that. It wasn't great, and now look, Jitto's going to try it up the inside of Beast as well. Can he make a stick? I don't think he... well, he might do. Yeah, Beast is going to have to surrender that position there, which is quite unfortunate. The move was there, but he was on Kevin's outside, and he just closed the door on him, forced him off to get a penalty, and that is Beast down a couple more positions, so he won't harm Kevin for a little bit longer. In fact, he darts into the pits now, and he'll do his last stop, I assume, of the race. And then you never know.
I'm just on board with race roller Ryan Jones and Zardran, and it's very interesting that they're all just sat in the DRS train and not really picking off their ERS too much. So it's sort of all okay. Silly Bunny's
like
used
that
it.
Can happen.
Ryan's got 51. Zard's got 70. Now he's on it. So it's like they're picking of when they're gonna try and make their moves.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't. I just send it.
One thing I think is quite interesting. Can the guys who pit on like lap 7 and 8, can they make it to the end? Race Roller Bunny with Ryan Jones as well. Can they make it to the end on their older tyres? Because if they can, Bunny could be on for as high as a P5 here in his first elite race this season.
Wow, that would be a great achievement. But Sem, you know I call you the stat man, so I'll let you work that out for us. Because you're very good at knowing all your stuff about how long tyres wear.
It's tight. The mediums you can eke out about 18 or 19 racing laps. So it's right on the edge of the safety car.
I think he was ahead of me. I can't remember. V2 Hooper battling though.
Crispy's just
taken a very interesting line.
Sorry, Aaron. Crispy's just coming into the pits to get off those softs. So he's
that'll promote Race Roller. I believe he was.
Yes.
Yeah, he was ahead of Race Roller.
Race Roller's into P3.
Yeah.
So you got Freeman from 1.7 second height
as well. So he'll probably put on some softs till the end. So you've got an interesting little strategy mix up at the back of the field now. And if there's for instance, a safety car, it could really interest that. As Bunny has picked up a penalty, which really has hindered his chances of getting into the top 5.
Sorry to interrupt, Owen, but unfortunately, Merckx went into the pits, got put softs on, and he also had to change his wing. I noticed.
Maybe that was the reason why he had some struggle. Then I did see something. It was all Ryan Jones and Zydra squabbling, as are Ghost Colt and Bunny. I think Ghost Colt's made the move stick. I think Ghost Colt might just have the DRS. I'm not 100% sure. But
we've got Zardrad
back.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get that. In fact, they're both so close to Race Roller.
Tap the Colt up the little. Just tapped him up the bum. Said, "Just move along, mate. Hurry up. Come on, you're holding me up." He's just giving a little love kiss.
He's only just made it past him.
Yeah, he's just giving him a little love.
I'm still here. He's just telling him that he's still there. Don't forget about me, please.
We don't do that in Div 3. We just try not to tap each other.
Yeah, no, but you see a lot more of the elbows kind of coming out.
I've noticed that as the leagues step up, there's a lot more. It's a lot more of like a boxing. I'd class it like a boxer. Wow, Silly Bunny, who's just lost the back end going up the final second from last corner. I thought he was going into the wall, but it's a great save. I've noticed that. Who's coming up the inside? Bryn's coming up the outside.
Round the outside, and that was a good move actually.
That was a great move. I've noticed as the leagues move up, it gets a lot more elbows out, feet out. Something I might have to take on board for next year, get a bit more aggressive.
It's as long as you can stay out of incidents, it can always work out well for you. So
yeah,
if you stay out of incidents, you can. Of course, it's a tough thing to avoid when you're in Div 2. So I haven't had my best performances due to that, but well, that DRS train just continues to amaze us. We're trying to find out if someone's going to make a move or not. And it still is not the case. In fact, as I say that, I think
Zardrad is
make
now
a move on Ryan here. No, he's not. He's not.
No.
He looked like he might.
To me, it's like Race Roller's just slightly holding him up a bit. He's got we've got race roll on 11, Lapbold mediums, Ryan's on 11, and Zardrad's on 9. So it's probably just they're just not so much quick enough in the front. The tyres are probably just coming off a little bit.
Ooh. Ghost Cult, I tried a little move around the outside of Zardrad there.
Disconnected. Is he disconnected?
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything pop up.
He's got an X. Yeah.
He might have then. You can check his profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be right at the bottom of you. Oh yeah, I think he is. He's just lost position to Ghost Cult. I think there's a problem for I didn't see anything pop up.
No,
on
I
the
didn't
screen,
see anything either.
Yeah, it looks like he's lost a lot of time. He's lost position to Ghost Cult there as well, which is not good to see. What's it? Sem might be able to get into the session now as well. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, what am I? Yeah, just to make sure.
He has to be
we've
right
had
at the
two
bottom of the
retirements,
list.
I wasn't sure. He hasn't been telling me if someone's left actually, which isn't great. And now, just to add more misery to my myself, in fact, Bezos is kind of keeping Freeman quite honest. They've separated quite a gap to P3, which is Zydrad's made it past Ghost Cult. I assume he's back in. Yeah, I assume he's back in.
I don't know whether he had a red X. I came onto Ghost Cult and I just noticed his red X. Obviously.
Well, it was good spot.
Well,
yeah,
I'm just
it might be a little bit of desync.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I didn't mess up his race by sending him an invite. It pops off at the bottom of your screen, but I'm sure the man of his talent won't phase him one little bit. If it was me, I'd put it in straight in the wall because it would confuse me and I wouldn't know where to look.
Oh yeah, he's very similar. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying?
Not
Bez
really.
is keeping Freeman quite honest.
Yeah.
You know, he's just staying within about 1.7 seconds. It's kind of the two of them versus the world at the minute. They're quite a way ahead of everyone else. As I say, actually, Race Roller is kind of pushing up a little bit. He's actually broken the DRS from Ryan, so
That's good.
Be interesting. Brindy's
So we've
also
got
caught up to that train.
Haas.
Even though Ryan's technically not part of that train, in fact, as I say that, they do make it a 5-man train. I should just stop talking because I've decided I'm drinking it. Oh, there's somebody going slow.
Someone's gone off. V2's crashed out.
And it's another full safety car. Get your softs on, ladies and gentlemen, because I think there's going to be a few pit stops here.
Buddy was on fresh softs, so he's going to be loving this.
Yeah, I think he would have gained a few seconds from the undercut.
Yeah,
on those.
Yeah, he was in a lot of fresh air.
Get your money on the silly bunny to win.
I'd love to see that. That'd be incredible for him.
Freeman and Bezos have really got to stop. They got to stop now to cover the rest, just in case they box. But if some of the others stay out, then they'll have track position on them. So, this is a mad ending.
This is, yeah. Well, just to confirm, if we didn't already, that means we've had at least one safety car in every race this weekend.
Yeah, we've had two this race.
We've had a second one this race already. Freeman stays out. Bezos pits. That's quite interesting. Zydrad is going to stay out. Ghost Cult pits. I think Ryan pitted as well. Very mixed actually. So you've got both the Hasses are staying out. Race Rollers stayed out. Brindy Boy has stayed out. Snipes has pit. Jitto I think is staying out. Yeah, Jitto's stayed out. Oh my gosh, everything is kind of changed here. It'll be interesting to see who gets out first. I think Bez is just going to beat out Jitto for P5. Yeah, he does. Crispy stays out. Of course, he only recently pitted. Ryan Jones goes Colt. Bunny has made up a position on Snipes. And it looks, in fact, Snipes is one of the guys that pitted. Bunny's up to P10. Hoopalicious. So the main ones that will be interesting to see how they can hold on will be Freeman, Roller, Zydrad, Brindy, Jitto, and maybe even Hoopalicious. They're going to be on quite old tyres compared to everyone else. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting start here. I'm very interested to see.
Nicky picked up a warning out of the safety car.
Oh my.
We're only getting.
So-
We've only got a few laps left. It's absolutely flown by. This
Honestly, it
commentary.
does. When you're,
But I wish
as
the
they
race
say,
could
time
do the
flies when you're
same.
having
I
fun.
wish the race could feel the same when we're racing, because it seems to be like time stops.
I think Freeman's going to be saved
If you're
here.
in a high position, it feels quite good. But
Yeah.
I think Freeman's been saved here by Race Roller, Zydrad, and Brindy staying out.
Just
Because they can form
Zydrad
a
says
DRS
that
train.
he reckons he's going to have a timing glitch. Of course, when we do the podium interviews, we'll just do the top 3 as it says there.
yeah.
And we'll sort that after the race.
I'll let all the stewards
confirm that.
Oh, so that
Results
means
asked
that
in
he
the
must have
chat,
disconnected then. That means he must have
where
disconnected.
the Ham Jam brothers are, the Sandwich brothers are. They're enjoying their 18th birthday tonight, so that is why they're not here. They've got their birthday today, so clearly they've decided they can't race, which is fair enough. Good thing that they kind of wrapped up the title a bit earlier than they needed.
Yeah. Imagine if he hadn't wrapped up the tile, would he have raced tonight on his 18th?
It would have been
not like
maybe
you
like
can
an
really
icing
doubt,
of the cake
is
if
it?
he could get a championship. But I'm pretty sure it was between the two of them anyway, wasn't it? So, well, they were the top 2. When did Ham actually win it? It was not last week, it was the week before, wasn't it?
2 weeks ago, I think. If I
Yeah, I
remember
think it was in
correctly.
Mexico he won it, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. I can't wait for the end here. What is your predictions? Let's hear it in the chat. This is such a tense race. I'm so excited.
We can
to
tell
see.
that Jord is back because he's filling the chat up. So,
Is he back in the Discord? Is he?
he's you know what Jord is. He's all in or all out. He's not a half and half. He's not half empty. He's half full, man. Yeah. Put your predictions in the chat, as Owen just said. What you think is going to happen in the last? What do we reckon it's going to? Safety car's going to come in. What? This lap?
I'd expect this lap. Merckx will catch
Last
up.
3
I would
laps.
expect. Just going to check what Bez's connection's like.
Dolphin's
good
gone
for
for
me.
Beza straight away.
It's good to see. I would
just
love
on
to see
board
Bez
with
get the win. That would be
Merckx.
absolutely amazing. Would
I
really.
can't see him
improve
making
that.
up all those places myself, but
It'll
if
be
he does,
tough.
it'll be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be like 4
He's on the soft
London
side.
big double-decker buses trying to get past them. That would be very hard. Safety car is in this lap, so Freeman will get us going yet again. So yeah,
Freeman
look at that,
has
he's
to
slowing down the
launch
pack
clear.
straight away.
He
I'm
has
going to
to
stay at
launch
the back
clear
of the
Race
pack and
Roller.
see what's going on here for you guys.
Freeman has to
Hopefully I'll
absolutely
be able to-
bomb it from Race Roller like he did in the previous
Yeah,
stint.
if he can get a
We
good
got-
restart like he did last time, he's on for a good. And Bez has shown incredible pace, so it'll be interesting to see how well he can do. Of course, Race Roller hasn't got a penalty yet, so he could be interesting. Ryan Jones, no penalties as well. Could see a good result from him. Just looking at Snipes without a penalty as well. Could he perhaps be on for a good performance? He's had some quite horrid luck so far this season. He knows a quick driver.
Having
And
no
of course, side for the
penalties
back of the grid.
can help you out massively. It can, especially when there's a safety car this late on, and if you can just stay with him close to people, having no penalties really
Here
does
we
make
go.
a massive difference.
So, Freeman looks like he's got everyone underway. Yeah, he has. Looks like he's got a decent little gap as well. He's burnt his overtake straight away to see if he can separate a bit of a gap. And it looks like Zydrad has had a bit of a poor restart compared to Race Roller as well. Freeman walks us away under the safety car. Don't think there was too many position changes off this restart. I didn't see anything at least. Ghost Colt is actually trying to move on Ryan, and it looks like he's going to make the move as well. Oh, Ryan's pushed him off the track a bit there. That's a bit naughty, but I think it'll be okay. Smokes picked up a penalty. Bunny's hit the back of Ryan, and Bunny's going to be on the back foot now compared to the others, likes of Beast and
I'm on board
was
with
there as well.
Beza. Is he going to?
Oh my gosh, they're going 3 wide. As Crispy makes up
Wow,
a position,
Crispy.
Snipes sends it down the inside of both Bunny and Hoopalicious. Hoopalicious and Snipes are battling. Hoopalicious had to take the off-road and he's lost a fair few positions from
Wow.
that. He's lost a position to Beast and oh my gosh, it's absolutely mental. Just
I'm
watching
on
these-
board with
There's
Nicky. It looks
5
like the M25.
Bez
on the
is up
front
to
of him.
P4.
Oops.
It's so close within such quick thing. Beast has tried it around the outside of Snipes. It's not quite worked. Snipes looks like he's going to keep that position for P11.
Hoops
Oh
just
my-
went to go
what's a
left and then
hectic
came
restart?
right and hit Nicky. I don't know if he got wing damage. but now Nicky's getting gobbled up by Smokes. He's held out. Hooper's looked like he lost the back end. He spun out and then came back into the path of Nicky, which nearly, I can't see if he's caused him wing damage.
Come on, Bezzers, let's see a move.
Oh, great move by
He's on the
Nicky.
back of Zydrad already. He's broken through Brindy. Oh, Roller's gone a bit deep there on the exit of turn 1. Look at that. He's got so much more traction than Zydrad. He's going to try it around the outside. That'll be a move and off. He can make that stick. Oh, he just sends it. Look at that. That's a lovely move. Well done, Bezzers.
Great move.
That's P3. And he's looking.
Come on,
He can
Zydrad.
do
You
this.
can see
He can
down the
absolutely
road.
do this.
Can he get the
absolutely do
win?
this.
He's had a great restart. It'll be tough, but we'll see.
New tyres, new
Snipes has
softs are
made the move
worth
on
like
Bunny.
4 seconds a lap at this stage, I think. From
Watching on board with Beast, see if Bunny
we've got-
or
we've
Saul-
got-
In fact, Kevin's going to try and make a move on him as well.
Ryan and
He's gonna send it
Jitto
down
going side by side.
yeah, Ryan's overtaken Jitto, and Kevin tried the move. It didn't quite work on Beast. And there's a big train. Oh, Kevin's had a massive wash of oversteer. Bezzers up to
Bez has
P2.
just gone race roller.
He's done exactly the same sort of move again, and now
It's
he's just
it's
8
like-
tenths away from being in DRS, and he's look at that, he's closing straight away.
Straight away.
Can he get that win? Crispy's past Brindy
No.
on the softs. Brindy's, in fact, he's going to send it, trying to keep it at the inside. Crispy's just about giving him enough room, and he's made the move work around the outside. Ghost Colt's going to be here now as well. He's got his overtake on. I don't know if he knows, but I wouldn't like to keep it on for that long. Kevin's lost a fair few positions, I think. Oh no, he's only just lost a position to Nicky. Never mind. Beast has also dropped out of a second, so I wonder if they came together, Beast and Kevin. Wouldn't be surprised. They've already come together once tonight. Hooperlicious picked up a penalty, and here we go. There's only 2 laps left.
Bez is down to 0.9 of a second. Off
He's going to be
Freeman
within
now.
the DRS of Freeman. He
Yes.
could make this race win work. Could we see another, well, I believe it'd be the first time winner for Bezzers? It'd definitely be his first of the season. Oh, this is
There's
just
a few.
such a
Beza
mental...
will win this coming in now.
Such a mental
But
end.
Dolphin started this by saying Beza.
Yeah. He's not going to let you forget it. There's been a yellow flag.
No,
I think
yellow flag.
Smoke
That
has
looks
gone
Smokes and
around.
spun.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to see for Smoke. But yeah, look
We
at that.
have
Bez is right in the back. Oh, bit of a
Jitto
lock up
and
there.
Silly Bunny.
Yeah, Jitto and Bunny. Beast has been overtaken by Nicky as well. Brindy Boy has been overtaken by Ghost Colt there. In fact, they're battling. Ghost Colt's got the position back. Snipes has
2
picked up
tenths.
his first penalty, which is unfortunate for him. And Ryan Jones has
Bez
got past Brindy now as well.
Bez is going to
Brindy's
make a move. Bez is
Side
going to make
Rad's
the
just
move.
got past race.
Oh,
Sorry, Seb.
Snipes has
And
sent it. They're going through. Oh, they've come together. Oh no!
Wow.
There's so much just wing damage flying everywhere. Snipes is just all bunny out. Oh, Ryan has lost so much from that. Jitto's gone round now as well. Oh, everything is happening. It's like all around. In fact, Beast. I thought Beast almost tried it around the outside. There's a bit of wing damage. I know for definite from Brindy down to Beast in that little train there. In fact, Merckx is right in the back now as well. Looks like. Oh no, I thought somebody was going for it.
I'm on board with Beza. Sorry, Owen. He was 2 tenths and he dropped. He had a little bit of a wobble coming out of a corner. He's back to 7, then he's down to 4 tenths off of Freeman now.
Zydrad,
the last
I
lap.
saw made up the position.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
he's
on
up
board
to
with
P3, but
Beza.
it could still be race rollers. So watching.
go on board with
We
Bez.
need to
So
go on
much.
board
Go
with
on board with
Beza.
Bezos.
Owen,
Yeah.
if we can.
Going
He's
for it
right
now.
up
Let's
the
see.
back of him, and he's going for
Keep
it.
me
He's gonna
updated with what
send it.
happens in the back of the field. Here we go. Bezzers versus Freeman. It's the final lap of the race. Can we see a move for the win? He's got barely any overtake left. His fuel's going low as well. He's passed Freeman,
He's
and
passed
Freeman's
him.
going to let him go. Can he perhaps get a good exit here, Freeman, and then go for the win?
Freeman's
Looks
got
like
a lot more
Bezzer's got a
ERS.
slightly better exit, but
And he's got
Freeman's got the
DRS.
ERS. He's got the DRS as well. Bezzers is going to have to defend this with all his life if he's going to win this race and get his first ever win. Freeman sends it around the outside. Bezzers locks up, trying to make it parts. I think Freeman's
He's
got
got
it.
it.
I think
Freeman's
Freeman's
got
got
it.
the move.
What a move that was, Freeman. Well done.
Freeman's worked that perfectly. It looks like the win is his, as it stands. There's a lot of changes in the midfield as well.
Commentator's curse, Owen. Remember that.
Honestly.
Oh, Freeman just had a little wobble.
He's run a bit wide. and it looks like Freeman's got it, but it's been a valiant effort from Bezzers. 2 corners to go. Will Freeman get the win? Looks like he will. Bezzers is right there. Look how close he is. 1/10 of a second. Wow. Freeman takes the win in the final race of the season. Bezzers in a very respectable P2. Crispy's spun on the final corner and he's out.
He's lost it. Poor guy.
Crispy's out in the final corner. Smoker's also done a very similar. I think they're having some fun. I think they're doing some donuts on the final corner, but Crispy is round. Oh, that's interesting. Jitto and Smoke were doing some donuts, and Jitto's just pulled out in front of him. But notable mentions is that Race Roller has gone down to P3. He's gone up to P3, I should say. Zydrad, he said he might have a timing glitch, but he's down in P8. Of course, he reckons he should finish P4 on track. And though Ryan Jones does get P4, Ghost Colt in P5, Snipes in P6. I believe City Bunny got P7 on his first elite race from Div 1. Can you get in the 3 podium finishers? So that is Freeman, Bezzers, and Race Roller.
And could everyone on the stream, if you're still there, still watching this mighty duo of Owen and Colden, could you put your driver of the day predictions winners on, please?
We need driver of the day votes. That was, it must be heartbreaking for Crispy because he had such a great race, and it looks like he lost it on the final corner, just getting caught up in so much. That was absolutely just a madness. I have no words, really. I said the likes of Ryan Jones and Snipes could really be impacted by the fact that they didn't have very many penalties. Ryan Jones got up to 4th, which is, again, ridiculous. But is the top 4, I think the only 4 that didn't have any penalties. Freeman takes the win by 1/10 of a second over Bezzers, who takes a second place in a row. Race Roller, I want to say that's his first podium since joining Elite. That's a great result from him. He had, of course, an amazing start, and he finishes P3. Ryan Jones is in P4. Ghost Colt in P5. Very solid effort from the Ferrari man. Snipes up in P6. And City Bunny in the Renault has come P7. Zydrad is in P8, but he reckons he's got a timing glitch. Brindy Boy is in P9. Again, another Div 1 driver. And Merckx takes up the final points position for the Red Bull in 10th. Got Beast, Nicky, Kevin, Hoop, and I believe next up is Jitto, Smoke, and Crispy are kind of the remainders. Crispy, of course, losing it on the final corner. V2, Stringy, and Midzy, the rest of the DNFs.
We've got driver of the day votes coming in.
Yeah,
there's just one name. Just one name is Bezza. He's got 4 so far.
Are the top 3 in the party?
I'm just gonna join Adam in.
Yeah, one thing's worth noting: Snipes finishing 6th from the back of the grid, and do you remember? I think lap 3 he was off the track in sector 3.
Yeah,
he was off the track, wasn't he? He was last and off the track.
Yeah, got a couple of votes coming in. So, question is, Colden, who do you want to interview? Do you want to do?
I'll do third place and let you take first and second.
Okay, we'll do that.
Is that all right? Sure. Or let Sem take third, I'll take second, you take first. Do you want to do that way?
Yeah, we'll do that. Why not?
Yeah, go for that. Let's mix it up. Race Roller and Bezza is the last one I've got to invite back into the party. Please tick your box, lads. I'm sure you don't need telling, but strict instructions to tell you.
Have we got everyone in? I think we do. Right, there we go. So, it's the end of the race. That was the final race of Season 5. It's absolutely flown by. And that is, ladies and gents, the end of Season 5, as I've just said about 3 million times. Okay, so, yeah, Sem, fancy you want to start off the... I think we've got all 3 drivers in.
Yep, we have all 3 in. Race Roller was 3rd. Congratulations, mate. And Sem?
Yeah, Race Roller. Wow, those last few laps with the older...
Oh, I think he's gone. I think he's just disconnected.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
He's gone. All right, I'll do it. Why not?
You carry on. I'll do 3.
Yeah.
I'll do base.
So it was P4 in quali, weren't it? And well, I'm sure you'll be very pleased with that. and then you had an absolute blister of a start. Went up to P1, and then you had a very solid race. I'm sure you'll be more than happy with P3. Take us through your race, mate. Once I try and find the car. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, there better be a start of the season of the award, given what I had there, because I've never been so shocked to end up in P1. Yeah, I was very slow, partly because my tyres were already on 15% before the race even started. And then obviously, Bezos and Freeman, like, at least a second lap quicker than everyone else, so I just had to let them go. And then me and Ryan Jones were debating at the last safety car, do we stay out, do we pit, do we stay out? He decided to pit, so I was like, okay, I'll stay out, and because I knew everyone else behind me had a penalty, so I was like, if I can just keep them behind, then I'll be able to, stay in third. And at the end, I was drifting through that last lap. I think it was 70% on my rear tyres, and no ERS at all, so it was very nerve-wracking, but I'm very happy with it, because after my performances in the first two qualifyings, I was like P8 or 9's the best possible I could get here, but then third, it's my first podium in Elite as well, so
congratulations.
Well,
Congratulations.
Great. Great way to end off the season. What's your plans on next season? How are you feeling?
I'm aiming for a few podiums at least next season, because I think I've had 5 top 5s this season, but I've only been on the podium once, and that was this race. So I know I can get a few podiums, maybe even a win or two. And I've really enjoyed being in Elite. I plan to keep going. I'm going to keep going in F2 as well after. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm feeling good about next season.
Man with confidence. That's what I like to hear.
Honestly, well, congratulations on the first podium since you move up to Elite. So it's great to see. And Colin, do you want to move on to P2?
Yeah. We'll move on to second place. An amazing last few laps there, Bezza. Talk us through your strat. Talk us through your race. How did you feel going into the last lap when you and Freeman were basically toe to toe, punch for punch? From what we was watching, it looked amazing. Talk us through it, Bezza.
Yeah, it was pretty close in the end. Sort of when the safety car came out, I knew I had to go on to softs. Originally, I was planning to stay out on mediums, but I just thought softs would be so much quicker. So I stayed. So I went for the softs, and then just went through the pack, managed to overtake them nice and quickly. And then going into the last lap, I sort of knew I was quicker, but I knew it would be difficult because I didn't have much ERS. So I had to go for it, but couldn't quite do it. Freeman managed to hold on. It was pretty crazy in the end. So yeah, GG's.
Mate, it was a fantastic entertainment last few laps by you. We saw you. There was a few predictions in the chat for you to come from where you were 5th, I think. Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said that you're going to have to make some moves very quickly, and you didn't disappoint, mate. You pretty much got on with the job straight away. You were like, this needs to be done. I'm just going. Mate, from my point, being a driver in the lower league, mate, to watch that, it's fantastic. Well done, mate. And also, driver of the day. How do you feel?
Nice. Yeah, good. Happy with that.
Clean sweep, mate. No one else even got a look in. Just you took it by storm. But it was a great drive. How's your season been, and what's the future plan for you?
The first half was pretty awful, but then second half of the season sort of was working on racecraft, and seems to have been paying off now. So 2 podiums in a row, so showing pace and whatnot and keeping that in the race. So hopefully next season should be a bit better in terms of points, because points are quite low. But yeah, pace has always been strong, but racecraft was awful. So I just wasn't getting any points. But next season should be better.
Is it? I'm only just into the league this year. Is it your first season in the Elite, or have you been in for a few seasons?
Well, sort of first full season. It's sort of half a season last time.
Mate, you're
first full season.
Showing some good pace, and with today's with today's second place and that last few things, you're obviously going to be looking on to building onto that next year. So I bet you really sort of wish the 2-week break isn't coming about now after two good finishes in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the second place, mate. And unlucky for just not managing just to quite get in, but Freeman is a bit of one to try and take over. It must be difficult, but well done, mate. Driver of the day as well, so congratulations and a good drive.
Yes.
Yeah, so from that, congratulations to Bez, and love to see a Red Bull driver coming through to get another podium, especially second in a row. Great to see it. So we'll move on to the man who clinched on right at the end and managed to get what he needed to get the win. FRA Freeman 9, congratulations on yet another win this season. I believe it's your third of the season, if I'm not mistaken. And
yeah, third, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, take us through your race. I mean, of course, it was I don't exactly know what happened on the formation that, but you had to start on quite a bit colder tyres than everyone else, and because of that, and so I'm just watching what's happening on the stream.
Yeah.
Because of
because
of that you dropped
Demolition
back
Derby on the moment on the stream.
because of that you dropped back a fair bit, and I mean you still managed to pull it through. You had superior pace, and you got the win. So take us through how you felt.
Yeah, I think Bezos, I'm not sure if he was Viking or what, but oh my god, I just got punted. Sorry. I really
doing an
couldn't
interview and doing donuts. That's from free.
Yeah. He just hit me. I really couldn't react in time, and I was swept with like 60-degree tires, I think. But I got off the line actually pretty okay. The race rower had a fantastic start, so I really couldn't do much. I was trying to not lose as many positions as I could. I think I only lost 2 or 3, which wasn't as bad as I was expecting. But yeah, I had some amazing pace, I think. I think probably the best in the field. I was thinking about extending to a one-stop since the game glitch allowed me to have first softs. And then safety car came out, I had a pit, I really didn't have any choice. I was a little bit nervous with the tires, but they managed. I was just trying to get away from my safety car start, had a pretty good gap, then another safety car, I was very hung over what I should do, I should pit or not. I was just worried about traffic pretty much. I kind of risked it and decided not to pit, which I did pay off a little bit, but that was an amazing last swap or two. I had to give everything pretty much. Yeah, fair point at Bezos, that was amazing.
It's a great last move to finish it off as well, wasn't it? And, of course, Bez, you went up, I think you went up the inside, and then you kind of knew what you had to do. Just made sure you had a better racing life for him for the end of the season. Yeah. I've just seen what's happened to Hooflish, so that was quite funny. You had the better line, and then you managed to get the move back, and it was a great way of making sure you keep the win on the final lap. Congratulations, and
thank you, appreciate it.
I assume your plans for next season is to go for the whole way and get your second championship.
I hope so. I think my first half of the season wasn't particularly strong, just a lot of inconsistency, especially with my race pace. Obviously quality I was very strong, but race oh my god, I was not really that strong. I think second half was much better. I focused a lot more on my race pace. I think I picked up only a couple of outside of points finishes, which was much better than I think last first half. So as long as I think improve my consistency, focus on my racecraft and race pace, I think I'll be pretty good. But we'll see. I know Ham and Jam, they're going to be very, very strong as usual. Hydran, he was winning the championship at one point, so he's going to be right up there, I think, too. I think we're going to see Hoopalicious up there, too. I think he might be full-time next season. I still have to look. I think a couple other guys can definitely get up there, so it's going to be very interesting and very difficult, but see what happens.
Yeah, well, we know whoever wins the season, the championship next season, it's going to be a hard-fought one. This is the congratulations to our 3 podium sitters, to Freeman, to Bezos, and to Race Roller. Congratulations to the 3 of you, and Bezos for driver of the day as well. yeah, another win. The third win of the season for Freeman, and it is the end of the season as well. So, yeah, if of course there'll be no more streams after this week, other than Tuesday. It'll be the next time you see us on stream when we've got the end of season awards. So you make sure to join us for that, where you can see all what everyone's votes for, likes of driver of the season, best moment of the season, saddest moments, stuff like that. All sorts of really nice, funny, even quite good awards as well. I don't really know how to say, quite respected awards as well. So it should be interesting to see just how well everyone does and who get the winners of the awards. So make sure to join us on Tuesday night for that. I think it'll be the same three of Ranga, Clock and Steve-O. And then I believe the next time will be for the driver draw in exactly a week after that as well. So yeah, as you can see, we're going straight back in season 6 in about 3-4 weeks time, if I'm not mistaken. I think 3 weeks, if I'm not, I believe.
Is it 3? I was hoping it was 2, but I bet it's 3.
Yeah, well, next week we've got Christmas. The week after that it's New Year, and then the week after that we start again. So it all starts all over again.
I've got nothing to do
for season 6. Yeah, well, thank you to everyone else for what has been an amazing season, and we can't wait to get back all over again. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you to the team. Thank you to SLR. Thank you to the owners, the admin, to everyone who does everything in the background. That is a non-thankful job. If it wasn't for you guys, this stuff wouldn't be going. So appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed that tonight. I look forward to seeing you next season.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, of course, for joining me on commentary.
No worries. It's a pleasure to join you, Owen. It was a pleasure. Next year we'll do it again.
First race and the very last one of all, isn't it? So.
Yes.
That's it. Well, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you on Tuesday for the awards ceremony. Goodbye.
Good night.